Before you watch this video, understand one thing clearly. This is not about acting cold, copying expressions, or pretending to be silent, if that is what you came for. You already lost because Ayanokoji is not a style, he is a system, and most people fail because they try to imitate the outer behavior without building the inner structure. They think silence is power, but silence without awareness is just emptiness. They think calm is strength, but calm without control is fake. Ayanokoji does not look powerful because he tries to be. He looks powerful because his internal world is ordered while most people live in mental chaos. The truth is simple. Ayanokoji never lets emotion drive awareness at the same time. Normal humans feel something and instantly become it. Anger comes, they become anger. Fear comes, they become fear. Ego gets touched, they explode instantly. And the moment they react, they lose leverage because reaction is not expression. It is exposure. It tells the world exactly what moves you, exactly where to hit you. Ayanokoji never gives that access because between feeling and action, there is distance. And that distance is everything. That distance is what people mistake for coldness, but it is not coldness, it is separation. He feels emotion fully, but he does not merge with it. He observes it, and the moment you observe emotion, it stops controlling you. This is why he always pauses before speaking. Not for drama, not for dominance, but to switch roles inside his mind from actor to observer. Most people live their entire life as actors trapped inside emotion. Ayanokoji lives as an observer who chooses when to act, and this one difference changes every outcome. Because while others are drowning inside the moment, he is studying the situation from above, and you cannot defeat someone who is not emotionally present in the fight. Emotional people rush because urgency feels real when your identity is tied to emotion. Every feeling demands immediate action. Anger wants release. Fear wants escape. Pride wants defense. But Ayanokoji does not obey urgency. He waits because logic always arrives after emotion settles, and only disciplined minds wait long enough to hear it. Most people never do. They react inside the storm and then blame life for the damage you cannot see clearly while drowning. This is why calm is not a personality trait. It is a strategic advantage in a world addicted to stimulation. People cannot sit without checking their phone. They cannot stay silent without discomfort. They cannot be misunderstood without panic. And yet they want control, influence, authority. But those things are not built in noise. They are built in stillness. Because stillness increases perception, and perception reveals patterns, and patterns create leverage. When you stop reacting instantly, you start noticing things: tone shifts, facial tension, hidden motives, social games, emotional manipulation, all become obvious. Not because you became smarter, but because you slowed down enough to observe reality. Accurately, speed blinds awareness, patience sharpens it. This is why Ayanokoji always seems ahead. He is not faster, he is earlier. Earlier in seeing, earlier in understanding, earlier in positioning, while others are busy reacting. He is already planning outcomes. Most people fight for moments. Ayanokoji designs inevitability. And this is why silence works for him. Silence does not mean absence. It creates pressure, because the human brain hates incomplete patterns. When you say nothing, people fill the gap themselves with their own fear, assumptions, and insecurity. And whoever controls projection controls perception. Emotional people speak too much because they want to be understood. But wanting to be understood is dangerous because it gives others access to your inner world. Ayanokoji never seeks emotional resolution. He tolerates ambiguity, and tolerance of ambiguity is a rare psychological strength. Most humans want closure quickly because uncertainty makes them anxious. But uncertainty is exactly where leverage lives. Once you become comfortable, not knowing, not reacting, not explaining, your power multiplies because people cannot read. You cannot rush, you cannot emotionally manipulate you. This is what most people misunderstand about power. They think power is dominance, aggression, intimidation. But real power is immunity. When praise cannot lift you, and insult cannot bend you. When attention does not excite you, and neglect does not break you. That is not numbness. That is regulation. Emotional immunity does not mean you feel nothing. It means nothing hijacks your direction. You can feel anger without acting on it. You can feel fear without running from it. You can feel desire without chasing blindly. This separation creates internal order, and internal order creates external authority. People sense it subconsciously because humans are drawn to the most stable nervous system in the room. Not the loudest, not the most confident, the most stable. This is why calm people change rooms without speaking. Their presence slows the environment not intentionally, automatically, because coherence creates gravity when your thoughts, body tone, and timing align. Others feel it before they understand it. This is why confidence is overrated. People do not obey confidence, they obey coherence. And coherence is built through repeated discomfort. The brain respects what survives pressure without collapsing. Hardship does not build character. It builds evidence that says I can remain intact under stress. And once your brain believes that your identity updates not through affirmations, but through proof, this is the real transformation. Not becoming cold, not becoming emotionless, but becoming unmovable from the inside. Most people want motivation, but motivation is chemical. Temporary identity is structural, permanent. Ayanokoji does not rely on motivation. He relies on structure. And structure is built in private moments when nobody is watching. When you choose pause instead of reaction. When you choose silence instead of explanation. When you choose observation instead of judgment again and again. These moments look small, meaningless, boring, but they rewire self-perception every time you do not react. You teach your brain that you are safe without expression. Every time you do not explain, you teach your brain that approval is optional. Every time you delay action, you teach your brain that you are in command. Slowly, something dangerous forms inside you. Not arrogance, not ego, but certainty. The kind that does not need reassurance because it is built from self-trust, and once you trust yourself, the world loses its grip on you. People can doubt you, ignore you, misunderstand you, and your direction remains stable because your center is internal, not external. This is the difference between fragile confidence and real authority. Fragile confidence depends on feedback. Real authority depends on alignment, and alignment creates force without noise. So do not copy Ayanokoji's face, his silence, his posture. Those are surface effects. Build what creates them. Build separation. Build awareness above emotion. Build structure above impulse. Because Ayanokoji is not a character. You become, he is the result of a mind that governs itself. And once you build that governance, you will not need another video, because the last lesson is, this control was never about controlling others. It was always about who controls you when nobody is watching. Now you know the steps, but knowing isn't transformation. If you want to see what real change actually looks like, click this video.